Hey, welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions. And today we have Dream Theater. They've got a new one called Night Terror. I believe they have a new record coming out, or that is out. And to be blunt, I am not the biggest Dream Theater fan. I've had my kind of times where I found a record, one or two records that I really, really gelled with. And to be honest, I can't remember what those were. They were probably 15 years ago plus. My brother would recommend some of his favorites, and I'd kind of delve into the band a little bit. But it's been a long time. Now, recently, I've done two or three Dream Theater songs, but they were early, early on in their catalog. And I definitely respect all the players. They're all incredible. And it is amazing to see Mike Portnoy back in the band. Even as a non-fan, I thought that was a great thing to have him come back. And now that they've recorded a record, we're going to see what it's all about. And I am always happy to be converted two-way fan. So we'll see what this one's like and go from there. Here we go. Night Terror. Man, right out of the gate, dark, heavy, dissonant, and I think this is the kind of material that I liked before. Maybe less of the proggy stuff, which I'm a huge prog fan, but I liked their heavier material. So now I'm gonna ask questions. I know it's early on and people hate when you stop, but tough shit. So both using Music Man's John, and is it James the bass player, or John as well? I can't remember, but tone wise, it's a cool kind of warmer tone. It's not as tight like a kind of a really tight, death metal type thing or whatever. And then that bass, which is another Music Man, is that the bongo bass or whatever? Is it got like where it's the top three strings are fretted and then the bottom two are fretless? There's some kind of delineation on the fingerboard that looks like that. I've seen that on some weird Ibanez stuff. So anyway, let me know. Yes. Yes. Killer. Yeah. that kind of slowing of the tempo down, and then it just really gelled, and going from that really cool fast riff to, just like I said, slowing it that much further down, a really cool and catchy thing. I James's singing doesn't really bug me on this one, and I'm totally into this. So hopefully the rest of the record's like this, because to be honest, I'm a huge progressive metal fan. Dream Theater is probably the kind of the godfather, although I would think maybe Fate's Warning is in there for sure. I'm trying to, if you know of others, please put them in the comment. But I was a huge Fate's Warning fan, and also Symphony X. So those are the two I can think of. I know there's millions more, but I really love Symphony X as well. So
drifting through sleep transitions, borderland state, swimming through waves, century train condition. Without warning, I fall down the bottomless well. Flesh is growing, need to claw my way out of this hell. By the sword on the wheel, twisting in the wind, pierce the silence with a scream. Why can't I remember anything?
yeah,
Night terror, hysteria, nocturnal trial by fire. Eyes open wide, but I can't see.
nice. Cool. Another thing that they have in common with Symphony X is like these ever evolving riffs and kind of feel changes, and kind of anyway, this is a masterpiece as far as I'm concerned. Yes. Jesus Christ. Okay, is it me, or is it the guitar tone? I dig it. It's definitely on that warmer side, but it seems to lack a little bit of high end to kind of poke through. Uh, Let me know what your thoughts are. But what an incredible, like, open string run. I don't know if I've heard anything exactly that fast that I liked performed like that. Incredible. Again, on all those cool riffs, it's kind of an interesting guitar tone. I'm going to have to acclimate myself to John's tone again because this seems a little less brighter than usual. So. Okay, I think it's an amazing piece of music. I just think you could be a little more creative with the small amount of lyrical content in here. And I actually love that there's very little singing in it because there's so many great parts going on that singing kind of to me is almost distracting from this incredible piece of music. But Night Terrors, I mean, that's usually my problem with most bands is when they kind of delve into this really simplistic kind of lyrical content. I'd rather just hear the band play. And again, I'll bring up Symphony X. They occasionally do stuff like that too, but for the most part, I totally love the singing and the kind of lyrical content in Symphony X. And that has always kind of been, like I said at the beginning with James Labrie, my problem is like the singing, although the actual singing part of this I think is great. It was like the lyrical part that I was just like, oh, God, sometimes just say anything but whatever you just said. Wow. Did this convert me to a Dream Theater fan? Pretty close. I mean, I'm definitely checking out the record and instrumentally speaking, 100%. So I'll go forward and see what other songs come out. I'm really interested now, and it's kind of piqued my interest in the band. I haven't heard the band for, like I said, I haven't heard probably anything since like early 2000s. Or maybe a little bit into the 2000s. So I really have no way to judge or whatever to say like what's been good and what's been bad. So I'm an open book. So if you have some suggestions for the band, if you're a big fan of the band and you hate what I said about James Labrie's like vocal stuff, then okay, I'd love to hear what you think's amazing. If you're a fan of the heavier end of this band, like the heavier stuff they do, like this, and this is pretty proggy too. There's a lot of great instrumental passages, great keyboard work by Jordan, and great guitar playing. It's just perfect as far as instrumentally speaking. So, anyway, let me know your thoughts. I am Brian. This is Guitar Solo Reactions. Thanks for watching.